Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Prosec, and as always, we are back on a Thursday with some more Skyrim. Man, what you don't know, chat, is that I've just spent the last 15 minutes putting out stream fires. Game capture basically completely crashed. Couldn't resize element windows anymore. On one of the scenes, I had to adjust audio, and you can't see audio mix on other scenes while you're in studio mode. It was it was an utter palaver. But we're fixed, and I actually managed to pour myself a cup of tea at literally 40 seconds left till live. So we're good. Everything's fine. We can relax. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot to unplug my controller from yesterday because that messed with Skyrim, and that caused my screen to flicker, and I was very afraid that it would break completely. I don't know why it caused my screen to flicker. I didn't knock the HDMI cable or anything, so that was weird. Anyway, yes, Skyrim time, relaxing, having a good time. I forgot to put my stream manager up. Let me just reach over. Okay, I've got it. And yep, there we are. Pull here, put that on. Ooh, okay. Yeah. And we've got it. Dang it, dang it. Okay. Oh my god. When will the fires end and we can just get on with today's programming? Let's do that, shall we? Let's get on into some Skyrim. I did update the text. Everything's fine. Looking a bit weird, but that's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not coping. You're coping. Right.
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit
I'm a little
to that
busy
of
at the moment.
warfare.
I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Right. Ah, yes. Last time we were here, we were tracking Golomai into, I think, Broken Ore Grotto. Might be Brine Water. I'm not sure. One of them. Yes. That would be good. We do now have deliver the ingredients on the Shrine of Periite, which I definitely want to do. Best way to do that will be go to Falkreath, go to Lakeview Manor, and then get a carriage to Carthweston, I think. So yeah, let's do that. But let's start off with Shadow Golem Eye because we're already mid doing it.
Papa says I won't see Rob here anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
Well, if you're not going outside, I will.
Why are you following me? I told you I don't know anything else.
Who says I'm following you, nerd? We both exited at the same time. Yeah, those are just. Whoa. Mouse sensitivity. My mouse actually broke a couple of days ago. Yeah, my main mouse actually broke a couple of days ago, so I'm on a backup. That's fun. Gonna have to get a new mouse.
Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice, shouted him apart.
Oh, tailing quests. Tailing quests usually suck. There are some good ones in Zelda, to be fair. If I just wait now, will you skip forward? Yeah, okay. That works, because I already know where he's going. He's going to the docks. Man, it is dark today. Well, maybe my screen contrast is finally dying.
Staying safe, I hope.
Yep. Map. Okay, let's take off the other quests so that the compass works, because I might actually need that for this. Oh, it does say here. Okay. The map was lying to me. Ah, for God's sakes. We just go up a lock picking level? Yeah, we did. Nice.
Not supposed to be in here.
Let's leave Lydia outside. She's good, but she's not the stealthiest. Wait here.
Remain on guard here.
Good go. Now, I already had Aura Whisper last time I did this during my test save. Yeah, that was probably dumb.
Sure, I heard something.
Okay, first things first that we need to do in here. Barrels probably don't have anything. The dresses might have something? Nah, not really. So let's have a look at the chest. Got it. There's where we're trying to get to is the foreman's quarters, because that's got a unique item for us. Those would be the charts. Oop. Fortunately, these guys aren't the brightest sparks. He got close.
Nothing here after all.
Huh. Hey, buddy.
Anybody there?
No.
Hello? Who's there?
Not me.
Nothing here after all.
Nope. Ooh, there's a box over there that I kind of want to have a look in. Ooh, I definitely wanted to have a look in.
Time to end this little game.
Use or nothing. I'm not here. I'm somewhere else. I don't exist, in fact. You're imagining things. You've gone crazy. Yes, I can.
Can't hide from me.
Yes, I can.
No sign of him.
Did you see some ectoplasm that I... Oh, troll fat. Was that what they're using to, like, seal the ship? Oop! Hello. Death!
Where are you?
Nowhere. Everywhere, in fact. Everywhere and nowhere. I'm right behind you, in fact.
You won't leave Skyrim alive!
Why would I want to leave? Just got here.
I'll mount your head on my wall!
This hasn't quite gone to plan. Okay, let's try not to run into any more of them. That doesn't go well. We have the Harbour Master's quarters. And there's the East Empire shipping map. I should open up UESP actually and check if there's anything here that I need to grab. UESP. This is the East Empire Company docks. Or warehouse, rather. Important treasures. The map, the buying game, and heavy armor forging. Okay, let's see where those are. Buying game is in. We've already passed it. I don't really care. And heavy armor forging. Yeah, now we've already passed both the books. That's fine. We'll grab them another time. I'm not too concerned. Oop. Interesting. So how would one navigate to there then? No. I said no, you have to believe me. That's the rule.
Is someone there?
Okay, dealt with that.
You can't hide from me.
Yes, I can. And the eye closes once again.
Where are you?
You almost figured it out. Clever boy.
Hello? Who's there?
Nobody. You're going crazy, in fact. You should get your eyes checked, mate. Whoa. You think this water is quite dank? I think it is. Oh! That explains a lot. Never put on my ready stealth equipment. Jeez. Clanging around in heavy armor, no wonder they're seeing me all the time. Yeah, now we've got muffled movement. Everything's working out tickety-boo. Except, how do I get that down there? Okay, no extra chests. Fine. Like, there's effects here that imply that's where I need to go. You just stand there, mate? I'm not seeing any interactions. I'm not seeing any interactions that can let me in. Master of stealth. No confirmed sightings of Hastine. Oh. In retrospect, it's obvious. Alright, prime water grotto. Okay, I disagree because I've got the perk that means I don't trigger tripwires, but sure. Okay, maybe we do have the secret magic, but shush. So he's going for a nice little swim. Don't want to interrupt him.
What was that?
No one. You're making it up. That worked. That actually worked. Wow. Don't come up, don't come up, don't come up.
Nothing here after all.
Fascinating.
What was that?
Oh, come on. Oh, I guess, yeah, the time for sneaking is past. I'm your king. Sod it, we go loud. Sorry, mate, the hammer was already in motion.
Found you.
Oh, man. So just to confirm, I'm in Brinewater Grotto. Let's go to the USP, because I forgot about that. Brinewater. Hey, no notable treasures. Cool.
This what you want? Stand still.
Oh, there was a guy behind me. A guy behind me in full steel plate. Dang. Come on. Oh, you're an orc guy. That's fine. Clang. I'm hoping the blood price is wave bandits.
See someone there? Guards.
Actually, no, I know it is.
Finish this.
Easy.
Now there's no need to do anything rash.
This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed. All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Uh-huh. Do I know?
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, where the end began. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive. You needed to know more? Now you're speaking my language. Tell you what, if you need any stolen goods fenced, you bring them to me, and I'll pay you good money for them. Consider
This
me
guy is
your
probably one of my
man.
favorite fences, just because he's very convenient to get to. He hangs out in the Winking Skeever, back in Solitude.
Now you won't forget to tell Mercer I cooperated, will you?
Heavy armor, like, hang on. That's a really good necklace, isn't it? What other ones do I have? Two-handed is 10 more damage, and that's one I made. Yeah, alright. I'll keep that on. That's probably best in slot. Although, you know, time between shouts is really good. Oh, that's a developer statue. Those are valuable. Okay, so it's around here. Dang it! Come on. Ah, come on! Very issue. Got it. 11 gold. Wow, that was so worth it. I think the picks I broke cost more. Alright, well, that's all that's in here. Time to make do. No, kidding. Were you carrying anything interesting? Not really. Oop, there is one more master chest. Nice. Why is that easier than the bloody expert ones? Got a diamond necklace, nice. But books, which I forgot to put away last time I was in Whiterun, clearly. Nice. They must have been training dogs in here. They don't appear to be present anymore. Oh yeah, then it's a hawk cave. Neat. Let's head on out. And we'll swing by the docks and grab Lydia. And I believe that's all we need to be in Solitude for, so we can continue on to our main event of the evening, and that's Periite's Shrine. You'll be important soon, Dainty Slode. I say soon, like I'm blazing through these. That's a good point. I didn't turn on my other quests. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yep. Yep. Okay. Now I can actually look at the map and say that there's nothing more for me to do in Solitude. Yeah, because the next thing is main quest, and I don't feel like doing it. God, he's an imposing figure, ain't he? Girl Hastine. Can't believe the Jagged Crown is best in slot, man. That's ridiculous. No, okay, it's Nernroot that I still need. Oh yeah, I remember now. Oh, you remember. I'm always sure to check inside of these tree trunks, because, you know, there's occasionally treasure chests in them. Which have some decent stuff. Because you're not meant to know that there's sometimes treasure chests in them. Whoop.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Interesting.
We heading out? As you will, my Fae. I will protect you with my life.
Keep forgetting about that horse. And the mischief it gets up to. It is not, unlike other named horses like Shadowmere and Arvak, it is not in any way immortal. So I'm really hesitant to take it out, actually, and use it as a horse. What am I doing here? Oh, I've come the wrong way. I was looking for the carriage. I was thinking of horses, clearly. Yeah, there we are.
Need a ride?
There, my good man, take me to Falkreath Hold,
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
where I shall get a connecting carriage. Is my tea nice and drinkable? Mm-hmm. We are actually building up a couple of things to do here, but I don't fancy doing them until I can get all of my hand-ins for Nazir, and that requires us to kill Nafi first. So, yeah, let's just head on to Lakeview Manor. Which is, yeah, let's take Frost, why not? Riding at full clip through the city. Which somehow doesn't get me taxed. definitely want Shadowmere though. Will require a lot more progression through. Oh, these guys are back. A lot more progression through the Dark Brotherhood. So it will be a long time before we get to Shadowmere. It's a saber cat. See, it's dangers like this that make me hesitant to bring out Frost. Here we go. I do have some stables. So while it doesn't have any mechanical difference, I will put him in here for RP.
Where do you want to go?
Oh, Gunjar, take...
Until next time.
Frost, what the hell?
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Calf Weston,
Climb it
please.
back and we'll be off.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I want to go to... I should probably go back to Sunder Towers and see if that's respawned, but then we'll go to Shrine of Periite. So let me place a marker there.
This rain will stop eventually. Always does.
See, it's thinking like that that made Kevin Costner's Waterworld happen. So, right, I need to turn around, head in that direction. Man, I forgot how mountainous this part of the Reach is. If we go to that place and it hasn't respawned the of anything, I will be a little bit miffed, to be honest. Sorry, I'm just checking something via the stream manager. No, okay. Back to it. I noticed my mate, Xander, who is also a streamer by the name of Papa T, is playing Skyrim, and I was wondering if he was live, but unfortunately not. That would have been interesting. I haven't actually spoken to him in a while. Might send him a ping. Right, this is the Red Eagles Redoubt. No. This isn't quite where I wanted to be. That's where the place marker is taking me. But, you know, this is Skyrim. We can just bypass things. I think that is what we're actually aiming for up there. Okay, so I've just circumnavigated this mountain for no particular reason. Thank you, Skyrim. Oh, good. I was worried that it would be boring. Ooh, amethyst. Damn, that was quite the strawberry jam. Oh, jeez, that bit got on me. Ew. Oh. Dang it, I was just thinking I should have been quick saving. And then I didn't. The game's just frozen. And crash. Dang! That's been a Been a long old time since we had a crash, that's for sure. That would have been like, what, like stream 3? Hmm. Unfortunately means we'll have to climb that cliff again. While I'm out of game, I'm actually going to ping Xander and just do. There we go. Okay, back to it. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
We heading up? As you command, my thane.
I don't know why that was our respawn point. Oh, of course, because that's just before I smacked him one. Do we not get an autosave more recent than this, though? I guess not. Apparently, fast travel via carriage does not count for autosaving. That feels like something I should have known already, and maybe it is, and I've just forgotten. But either way, that's a concern. That definitely going to be quick saving a bit more often from now.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Falkreath hold.
We'll be off. Sun feels good, huh?
For a dragon to attack Kynes Grove. Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
Run guard. Hey. I didn't expect to be rolled back quite this far. That's a bit irritating, to be honest. Hmm. I think Arvak is the holy grail for this kind of run. Bear. Uh-oh. Where's the steward?
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to
Climb
Carth
back
Western.
and we'll be off.
I'm going to drop a quick save.
Once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorik's.
Okay. I just got thrown off because I think it's actually a different time of day than when we arrived here first time round. It's a bit unusual. But there's definitely force spawn up there, which means this isn't going to be a wasted trip, fortunately. Probably. Hopefully. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not even 100% sure this is the place where we went to get the Red Eagle's Fury in the first place. Maybe I should just circle the mountain like I meant to. Like I did the first time around, because that worked and was relatively quick. But I like demonstrating that walls are a mere suggestion in this game. Come on, let me in. There we go. Alright, here we go again. And we even jammed the woman again. The timeline is restored. It's concerningly quiet up here. Starting to think that maybe I'm starting to think that maybe I just missed those two on my first trip here. Yep. Okay, so it was a bit of a wasted trip. Dang it. Oh well, next up, head westward for the Shrine of Peria, I guess. And I think it is actually appearing on my compass, which is nice. Did I pick up? Yes, I did. Become Ethereal is very useful because it allows you to just run down cliffs without a care in the world. Well, after a lengthy period of time of only ever hearing Hastings saying Foos, it's a little jarring. Yeah, see, we're already back to Carthweston. Nothing to worry about. Let's stick that back to Unrelenting Force. No souls, so no more unlocks. Bit of a shame, but that's the way it is. This looks like a path. Is there actually a path up to the shrine? Not really, because I know it's up on that cliff. Maybe over here. This doesn't look too treacherous terrain. Yeah, I've cleared that one. Could have sworn I heard something. Alright, nice, we're here. Kesh, I have the items.
Have you? Let Kesh have them. Yes, this will create a fine view.
That's what I say after the taco night.
That should do. Now, inhale deeply.
Are you quite certain?
How can I assist?
Alright, well, time to huff. Oh, I'm tripping out.
Breathe deep, mortal. I would have you hear me well. So let these vapors fill your lungs. In a sense, but no more poison than a fool after too much wine. I have watched you for some time, you know. The decisions you've made.
Are you talking about this run? Look, I don't want to use fast travel.
I wonder if you are the proper agent for a task of mine.
I like that this tree is what's the anchor for the speech. You can see I can move the camera most rapidly around it. But that's the guy who's meant to be talking to me, the rat. Or the skeever.
I sent a blessing to Mundus. A wasting plague that infected a scattering of Breton villages.
Poor High Rock.
One of my monks, the elf Orchendor, was sent to gather these afflicted. He shepherded them into Bathardums for me, but has since lost
Hello, little
his
guy.
way.
Hey, little guy. How you doing?
I will not stand for betrayal.
Having a huff?
I want you to go to Bathardums and kill Orchendor in my name. An impertinent question.
Yep.
The elf must die. Either carry out my will or do not. You are not the only mortal agent I could choose.
Well, yeah, but the only other one who's going to actually get things done is bloody the guy from Elder Scrolls Legends. The second part, not the Forgotten Hero. I've forgotten the name of the second guy. Is the Forgotten Hero still around at this point? Let's see, because the Battle of the Red Ring was like 50 years ago, so, you know, he might be still around. But no, I'm talking about the guy who did the Sheogorath part of Elder Scrolls Legends. Which, by the way, if you never played Elder Scrolls Legends, you've lost the opportunity. Game's shut down now, but I believe Camelworks has a good recap of it all. So that would be worth checking out. What would I get?
Pettiness of mortals. I had almost forgotten.
Says the guy who's turning up as 3 rats.
I can grant you a powerful token for this task. An
Oops, sorry.
escutcheon of
Knocked my microphone.
dwarven, capable of shielding you from
Scutcheon, you
both
say?
the spell and sword.
This is a really good artifact. Unfortunately, we're specializing in two-handed, so it doesn't really come up, but
Lies dead, and it will be yours.
it's still a unique item, and still worth us grabbing, because run. Heard your request to release me.
So you have, mortal. Go now. Kill Orchendor.
I'm tripping out, man! Well, that was fun. Hey, Kesh.
Not far, not far. This one looks upon it on clear days. Look to the west, at the foot of the mountain. The dwarven ruins there. Bathardams. Chendor? Kesh know him. He is an overseer, shepherd, gathers the afflicted, contains the festering wound. Orchendor and his afflicted are meant to stand ready, awaiting Periite's command to cover the world with his blessing.
I know this game came out in 2011, but it really bothers me that Tales for Khajiit and Argonians are just kind of stapled in there. Like, there's no accommodations with the clothes at all. I know it's a lot of work to make every single outfit in the game have compatibility with Tails, but I don't know, like, it feels like there should at least be, like, the side slits here. It feels like there should be another one on the back, just to let the tail through.
He is the pus in the wound. Oh, proper ones curl their noses, but it's pus that drinks foul humors and restores the blood. I worship Periite, yes, because sometimes the world can only be cleansed by disease. Swift hunting.
Yep. Ooh, he does have something good on him. And thematic. Necromancy feels right up Periite's alley, to be honest. So, question. I noticed that I can still interact with this. Can I trip? No, I can't trip out and get told to murder another guy. Right, look to the west. So, this way. Ah, there it is. I can see it on the compass already. Yep, there it is. Alright, but I've drunk my tea and realized that I haven't gone to the toilet since I woke up a few hours ago. So I'm actually going to be back in just a second. I will leave you with this nice view of Skyrim in the meantime, while I go and take care of business. So back in a moment. Apologies. Alright. Apologies for the absence. I do not like to do that during stream, but it was a pressing matter. So, what have we got on the list now? So, we can go do Petardums pretty much now. Like, there's no reason not to, really. Still so much to do in Markov, man. The Reach is such a booming hold, apparently, for things to do. Morthal's actually becoming quite dense with stuff to do, so we might have to visit that at some point relatively soon. Man, I'm just getting overwhelmed by choice paralysis here. Remove that. Yeah, I think let's hone in on getting this quest that we've just received out of the way. This is nice and self-contained, no prerequisites. Let me check the UASP for Bethardums. Only a couple of books, so I won't worry too much. Now let's do, I think this will be our first Dwarven Ruin, which is kind of nifty. I do not believe we have had the pleasure before. Oh, great. That's just gross, man. No one else? Yeah, that's just gross, man. There's no need for it. Alright, well, let's continue on. What's my, not my map, what's my weight capacity looking like? Plenty of room. Because I remember Dwarven Ruins tend to fill you up more than most. I'm not gonna take this side path. Come on. Do I look like a fool? Yes. Yes, I do. Oh! Alright, I guess I can play with you, mate. Let's rock. Come on. Down here and fight me, mate. 1v1 me, except I'll bring my Huskell. Come on. Oh, what? You're not gonna sit there. Nah. Nah, you don't get to do that, mate. Land. Stop being a nerd. A little bit of respect for your melee competence, please. This guy's just a base dragon as well, so he shouldn't be a concern in the slightest. Right. think he's struggling a bit with the terrain, so let's... Now that's what I'm talking about. I was just saying I wanted more Dragon Souls. Hello, Lydia. You helped. Strange that it was a base dragon. We're level 32. Yeah, let's grab Mark of Death, I guess. Arguably, I should be saving it for if I find something more useful, but... Lydia, Lydia! Daft girl. Ooh, extreme smithing was that. 22% improvements. Nice. Getting good loot, and we've not even entered the dungeon properly. That's not enough. You know what? There is a chance we find an enchanting table in there, so I'm going to bring it with just in case, but it's the first thing to be dropped. Hang on, is this just loops back around here?
Is someone there?
Interesting. Yep, no, nothing there. Okay. Constantly trying to figure out which is the intended path so I can avoid it. Around about here. Nice. Did want to mention that copper and onyx diadem, whatever you want to call it, that we picked up. Circlet, I think is the actual game name. Copper as a material does not appear elsewhere in the game. Not really. And onyx as a gemstone doesn't appear elsewhere. So what the crack? Some kind of shrine to Periite. Yeah, look, dragon motif. That is otherwise associated with. Where'd that third one go, Lydia? Where'd you kill him? I completely missed. I know you were shooting in this direction, but I don't see him over here. And the robes are kind of valuable, so I was hoping to get one. Oh well. Hello. These ones are actually a little strong. I keep thinking Elven should be better than it is, but it's kind of like a low to mid tier. I guess glass would be the one that I'd actually be wanting to look for. Well, I don't know where that actually appears in the rarity chart. Hui, oi, 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 oi. Okay, nice. Ooh, that will be best in slot for the stealth equipment. Oh, hey up. Getting a little bit battered out there. Wait, that was a Nord. I thought they said the affliction was for the Bretons. Oh, hello, mate. Oh no, of course we did Markarth Ruins, didn't we? So technically this is the second. Dwarven Ruin that we've done. It was the first, like, standalone, I guess. But no, fighting these guys just brought that back to me. Yep. I got so lucky. If that had killed me, I quick saved at the worst possible moment. I got so lucky there. Where's the bloody other guy up? Stabbed. Oh, hammered. Where'd he go? Bonked him like right here. Yeah, well. Ooh. Control's acting a little weird on me. Oh! Going down like a sack of mice. Afflicted note. Ochender has gone down to the airdrome. You leave some of the old Wemmer machines down there will help him commune with our blighted lord. Blighted lord. Just checking. Yeah, all of that is not worth my time. I mean, it's nice furnishings, but is there any treasure anywhere? What are these rooms here for in a gameplay sense? I guess they make the world feel more real or some such nonsense. Oh, hello, mate. So I've mentioned it before, but not in this stream. If you didn't know, the Afflicted's funny little spit mechanically is a dragon shout. It's one of the few that is completely off limits to players. Okay, I've got to know what's through this door. Is it anywhere interesting? There's a chest. Interesting, there's some blokes down there that we missed at some point. Oh, and I think they entered this cell. So I assume we didn't miss them, that's just a later part. And this dungeon doubles back on itself? Somehow? Nifty. Yep, there it is. Okay, didn't miss anything over here. No, okay. Where'd everybody go?
I cannot best you.
You're correct.
Damn you.
I think that's the way through, actually, so let's double back for treasure. I do so enjoy looking for treasure. Ooh. Ooh. It's a small sectioned off cell. Small section off cell with not a lot in it. Biography of the Wolf Queen. That's one of the books we were meant to keep a lookout for. Okay, well that's kind of cool. We continue onwards. Aha. Not bad. Oh, you cheeky sod. Do do do. And I swear there was a bloke that got absolutely annihilated when I turned on the switch, but... Did I not just... Oh no, I did pull it, okay. This is a nice little, Colosseum. Or amphitheatre. Found them. This is an even nicer little amphitheatre.
Hey, watch it!
Ooh! Let me up, so I can appreciate this beauty. Why do I even bother? Not even any hidden loot down here. Very good. So it looks like probably from this point forward we'll start to see more Dwemer automata. Yeah, I should probably give that to Lydia actually, Ebony.
Hey, watch it!
Oh well, she'll be fine. Oh, you had valuable robes. Valuable robes. No idea what that lever did. Hopefully something good, not something terrible. Next cell. The study. Okay. This is probably the last area. It's not, apparently. Dang. Dwarven ruins tend to be big. You gonna spit out a guy? No, you're not. Okay. You're about to pop up a thing. It's not. Ooh, spear master. I'm getting a little bit carefree, to be honest, in this dungeon. Would not be surprised if my hubris came back to haunt me. Hello. That's a lot of value, even if it's not quite enough to be worth picking up. So I will anyway. Because, like, value per weight is all well and good, but is there still more cells? Jeez. Oh, wait, this is the main atrium kind of area, isn't it? So, gotta be careful not to fall down to a lower level. And lose progress. I presume that is the final path forward, so what's the other way? Thought so. Battle exercise, no thank you. It's about a fifth as valuable as it should be to be worth picking up. I didn't need that. What was it that I just picked up? There's the war axe. And I didn't realize that I accidentally picked up a dagger. That must have been from the East Empire Company docks. Or warehouse, sorry. I keep doing that.
Did you hear something?
Never should have come
Work is finished. Nice to hear. Welcome in. Do hope you enjoy. Nope. I'm gonna take a healing potion just because I completely fat fingered. That. There. That's what should have happened. Lurking silently for about an hour. Nice. Always appreciate the lurkers. I cannot complain. Because even if you are present, just to bump up the numbers, that helps me quite a bit. So thank you very much for the look. And of course for checking in. How you doing? Hope you are having a good day. Hope you are enjoying the shenanigans. If you have any questions regarding the run, then please do let me know, and I'll be happy to explain anything. Tired? Yeah. Fair play. Right, is this finally the last cell? It is! Because the quest markers are actually in this room. Well, that's nice. Got some spiders to deal with. What? Can they do that? Hang. That was not the thing I meant to pick up. Why do I have a... Oh, yeah, because I know I have a bucket. It's fine. I do want that bucket. It's a good bucket. Nothing else that needs dropping good. Once again, getting a little bit blasé. Part-time masters, youch. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work, so... Feel free to relax. Hopefully the rest of your day... Well, the weekend's coming up. Weekend is coming up, and things always slow down around then. Let's drop a quick save. So hang on. Perii is the District Prince of natural order and disease, right? So what does he have to do with these weird vine things? Vine towers. Are they like... Maybe they're naturally occurring vines, but they're just kind of sick. Down with his magical sickness. That would make sense to me. Also, Quicksilver. Nice. Oh! Beans. Okay. Hello. Nice to see you. Right. Oh, I don't know why I was so afraid. Jeez. I think he just was imposing to catch sight of. Okay. Also, ballista here. Nice. Oh, you cheeky. Why did I pick up the iron ore? I don't need iron ore. No one needs iron ore. Presumably someone needs iron ore, like smiths or something, or smelters. I don't need it. I'm not a smith or a smelter. Nice. It's quite the sight. I'm suspicious now every time I pass one of those little ports. Ah! Or spore predators? That would make sense, yeah. I'm kind of... They definitely feel disease aligned. It's just like them being plants throws me off. But I guess, you know, plant blights and diseases are still under his purview, so that makes sense. Right. This looks like an important room. This looks like an important room, but there's not a lot going on in here. Okay. Right, Orkender. And then he uses a teleport spell, which we don't get access to as a player, which is nonsense. He went down like a bit of a chump, not gonna lie. Diamond. Reality and other falsehoods. Nice. Necklace of Mending. Hey, we wanted something to get the health regen effect. Wow, he had some actually good gear. Yeah. Well, there's your confirmation that these are a Periite thing, because that's one of his pillars. Dude, that is completely around and enclosing the pillar. That's actually kind of sick. Pun fully intended. Alright, well. As any good Skyrim dungeon does, we shall proceed forward and get dumped out near the entrance, I presume. Yeah, yeah, it definitely does make sense. Now we're thinking about it. Definitely makes a lot of sense. But there we are, dungeon complete. Now, I was about to complain about the lack of any final loot chests, but I guess the guy himself was pretty much a loot chest. He had some decent gear on him. But, right, I want to get home as fast as possible. Do I have the quests numbers job? I do. So I don't want to take the prison taxi at the moment. If you're unaware, you can punch a guard and get taken to the nearest major city. Usually. In a couple of cities it doesn't work, but paying a fine will get you there. And then you can access all the carts and stuff as usual. But if you've got the any of the jobs from Delvin or Vex, so I've got the numbers job, and I should also have the heist job. Yep, there it is. These quests will fail as a result, so I don't really want to do them at the moment. Oh, and of course I've got to go to the Shrine of Perii at first anyway. So then... Ooh, not sure how the best way out of this area will be. It's kind of far from any major settlements. I guess I could run on back to Solitude. Would rather not, but just the way things go. Isn't telling around fungal? Yeah, it's a cordyceps fungus. Crabs splashing. That is a good point. Anyway, let's talk to the big old pile of rats and get ourselves a fancy shield. Huh. Oh, there's Kesh. Let's trip out. Oi!
Well done, mortal. All things are in their order, and Orchendor roams the pits. His betrayal will be punished, and your obedience is rewarded.
What will become of the afflicted? Hastings says, as though he didn't kill literally all of them.
Did you leave any alive? The are mere vessels for my blessing. It will spread to others through their touch and my own. Another overseer will replace Orchendor when the time comes. For now, all is cleansed and ordered.
What happens now?
Seek your fate. I will be watching. And perhaps we will meet again afterwards.
Yeah, sorry, mate. This is a 100% run, basically. So this Dragonborn is going to Hermaeus Mora.
And yet,
Oop.
you have done my bidding. Why? I wonder.
Cool shield, unique item. Money. See ya.
Embrace order and hard truth, mortal. Goodbye.
Ta-ta. Whoa. One last trip for the road. Alright, there we are. We have obtained apparel. I really need to drop off my stuff. Spellbreaker. While blocking, creates a ward that protects from spells for up to 50 points. It is a pretty nifty item. Genuinely highly recommended for any Sword and Shield playstyles. Won't be useful for me because I use Warhammer and Lydia uses a two-handed katana. I guess that would be a dachi or something. But it is still very cool and very useful, and it's nice to have it. Right, where to head? There's not really a quick way out of this region. I guess I can go to Karthwestern and pick up my horse and then ride to Markarth, and that'll probably be the quickest way out, but I definitely want to go to actually, I might ride north because I want to speak to... Oh, no, wait. I need to finish the quest before that. So, okay, I'll need to go to Riften to sell off things anyway. Okay, good. Got the order of operations. Let's go to Karthwestern then. That is eastward. Catching up on chat a bit. So, historian is it, Custodies? That's pretty cool. Studying any regions in particular? Regions either physically or of regions of time. Eras, as people might call them. Ancient Rome? Gotta love it. Always a fascinating subject. Definitely enjoyed what I learned of it. I didn't pursue history further than secondary school, but I did take the optional module for Latin and Roman history, so I have fond memories of learning of my favorite figure in all of history, Marcus Agrippa, and so on and so forth. I think this will take me... yeah, this is probably the path I want to take. I'm afraid my my vocabulary is much depleted, but salve me amicum. I don't think I've taken it. Damn it, Lau. Yeah, sorry, I've not kept on top of it at all. I would like to up my vocabulary again because it is always very much a fun flex to be able to speak Latin. And you know, I remember the grammar rules in the Barmus Participant and all that. Or Bambaspat, Barmus Participant. To do the full trail. This is a problem. Getting a horse across a river is always fun. I'm just gonna run through this camp. That seems prudent. I'm seeing a enemy marker from quite a distance away. Oh, it's just a Forsworn. It doesn't matter. Forsworn camp. I may not have... That's Dragon Bridge, I see, right? Yeah, cool. That may not be... Or I may not have Shadowmere or Arvak or any other immortal horse that may exist. But I'm still on a horse. There's not much they're going to do about it. Pretty much the only thing that can stop me is me at this point. Even a dragon would struggle. Oh, what? Okay, okay. Apparently these logs just don't exist for horses. Is that just the case for horses, or is that... You got magic hooves, Frost. You got magic hooves. That's what. That's funny. Genuinely did not know that. I've, been playing this game for clear of a decade now. Watched probably hundreds of useless tips and facts videos. I did not know that horses could just run through log piles like that. That is... Wow. Courier. Nice. Actually, let's talk to him. Because I think he's the courier. No, he's a farmer. Oh, he's the random encounter saying he's going to go join the Imperials, and it's one of the ways that you can be pointed towards Castle Dower if you haven't started the Civil War questline. Which I think has stalled for us, by the way. We've gotten to the point of handing over Valgraf's War Axe. But if we go too much further, I think... lower route, I think. I don't need to take. If we go too much further, then we'll actually start the Siege of Whiterun, and I don't want to do that until after season unending, which is further down the main quest line. Here we go. Get the cart. I would like to go... Let's go to Whiterun, actually, and drop off our books and uniques that we've got. Might as well take Frost to the front door since he's here. I'll tell you what, this horse ownership is pretty decent. Even if I'm not using him under all circumstances, he's still quite useful. Right. So, in my uniques chest, I want to drop off. That is still required for a quest. That is still required for a quest, but the Skull of Corruption can go in. The Rueful Axe is still required for a quest. The Jagged Crown should go in there, but it's my best in slot heavy armor helmet at the moment, so I'm going to have to keep it. Ditto Predator's Grace should go in there, but it's my best in slot for stealth footwear. I mean, look at that, man. Muffled and moves silently with stamina regeneration. That's pretty good. But Spellbreaker can go in. Vermina robes I wanted to put in. And it. The white one's great, and it takes a massive dump on the doorstep. Yeah. That would be. God, what's the game? Set in like Bavaria, I think. Shoot. That's like hyper realistic all the time. And that's its claim to fame. I should really remember that. Cunning Brew Decanter. One Jürgen Ruin Caller will still be needed. Do we only have that many uniques? Wow. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Thank you. Yes, that's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, that's definitely the kind of mechanic I'd expect to find in there if it isn't there already. Drop off all of our books. I put in some things in there that I don't really want to keep, and there's some duplicates, so let's grab those out. So we've got a duplicate there, we've got a duplicate there. We've got a duplicate there, but it's a bugged duplicate. So during the quest Calcelmo gives you to clear out the spider, and then you find another body and you get a connecting quest and go deeper into Nukienzel, I think it is. There's a unique mechanic where the books and journals you find during that are force opened in front of you, and if you take them there, then you get 2 copies. So yeah, it's a bit of a bug. So you know what? I'll keep both copies. Because one's bugged and one isn't. And these bounties are also classed unique, but they're really not. They're randomly generated. I want to take one of those. Or one of these. Oh wait, that's another one of the ones from that quest I was talking about. That's actual duplicate though. Oh, and no, I haven't. I remember the alphabet. S comes after M. That's a duplicate. Spell Tome doesn't need to be in there. That's one of the bugged ones. Book of the Dragonborn. Mirror. Ransom of Zarek. Okay. And then I want to put back the Crag's Journal. That is bugged. Okay. Cool. So, I am going to scroll through. One of those and one of those. Yeah, it really is. What is with the bloody ordering of this chest list, by the way? But we have got quite a few unique items so far. And a lot of them are these sort of regular uniques, where they just got a fancy name and otherwise are normal. Some of them are completely unique models, and some of them are... Where is... This doesn't look in any way unique, but it is, because it was associated with a quest. It was a quest item that we stole back. We recovered it. forgot I had some bloke's ashes in here. Man. Filter of the Phantom. So cool, man. I wish you could make more of these, because they are just really sick. Charmed Necklace. That's a random encounter one. That was fun to get. Might have seen, I don't know if it's above us or below us, because the ordering is really weird at the moment, but we got both Ring of Hersine and Savior's Hide from that quest. That was nice. The Imperial Armor here is the stuff you're given by the blacksmith in Solitude after joining the Legion. Fine Boots and are from Sheogorath's quest. From the No One Escapes Hidden Mine. Now, this one is a fun story. So, Murmulner, the first dragon you fight during... Can't remember the name of the quest now, but it's the one where you go to the Western Watchtower and you fight your first dragon, of course. You can find... I think it's a helmet, an armor, and a shield in the inventory of the dragon. And those are unique items. They have a unique property, which means if you put them in a shop or if you sell them, they will remain in that inventory. They won't be reset. So yeah, that makes them a unique item. Kinda funky. There's Savior's Hide. Armor of the Old Gods, yeah. Radiant Raiment, Fine Clothes from the quest there. Yeah, there's a lot of items in here that look like they don't fit, but they definitely do. That is the level of precision I am hoping for throughout. And I'm sure I've missed dozens at this point of items. Definitely a lot of quest items that I don't have a way to recover yet. But that is a matter that I have yet to solve. So it is not one. Oh, I've just picked up a weapon, the Iron Elka. That is for completing a dungeon. The one... There is a quest associated with it, but I never started the quest officially. But for helping a Hagraven take care of her sisters. As in, take care of them. But that, I think, is where I shall leave it for today. We leave our boy Hastine. He looks so good in his current armor set, man. It suits him so well. But yes, that is where I shall leave things for today. So thank you very much for everyone who came by. I am going to send you over to my friend Huds601, who will be playing Slay the Princess. Do be sure to go and check out that stream. Thank you for the stream. No worries at all. And I am looking at the stream layout and deciding that I need to put a box around that chat icon because that is not coming up well. But that's a matter for a different day. I will be back next week on Wednesday. I will almost certainly be doing some more practice for Macraeathon. That will be in Hot Wheels World Race. So look forward to a bit of speedrunning on Wednesday and more Skyrim on Thursday as per usual. It's been a fun one. We got a lot done. Between streams, I will do all the selling of anything, so our inventory is nice and clear. You don't have to sit through that. I'll take care of that after stream. But yeah, go check out Huds. Hit him with the lemon emote if you have it. If not, just have a nice time, and I will see you next week. Ta-ra! Wait, no shot. Ted has a